Unions means it is a workers union. If the workers will get any problems, or if the workers won't increase their salaries, the trade unions, that means all the workers union will come out from the factories and demand against their company owners. The work will be stopped. The company owners negotiate with the trade unions leaders. Automatically the workers will get high salaries and all the facilities what they need. Look here, so through the trade unions, the permanent workers and some other workers also got the advantages. Already we have discussed here. The first advantage for the workers is the ESI. ESI means employment state insurance. With this employment state insurance, the permanent workers will get health facilities in a big private hospital. In the same way, they will get PF. PF means provident fund. When the permanent workers will get monthly salaries, some of the salary is deducted from their salary, and it is deposited in a company's bank. When the workers will retire, all the PF will be issued at the retirement. So that is the that amount what is deducted during the PF, it is issued as the pension, and a lot of amount is issued at the retirement. Yes, that is the PF. In the same way, all the workers will get safe drinking water in the company. In the same way, the workers will get conveyance allowance. Conveyance allowance means to the company, the workers will come by the bus or by the scooter. So the bus or the scooter, the expenditure is issued from the company. Expenditure, for example, traveling allowance, that is. For example, that Fibrotex Industries to 30 kilometer distance, daily 50 rupees traveling charges. The traveling charges is it comes from the company. So this is called the conveyance allowance. In the same way, leave travel allowance. Leave travel allowance means when the company workers have the leaves, when they go to any place, so that leave travel allowance also they will get. Leave travel allowances, that is when they go to other places for the tour, for their family members tour, for anything. So during the leaves, the company will give some of the amount to that company workers. It is called the leave travel allowance. In the same way, education allowance for the workers. So all these, especially all these advantages go to the permanent workers. Next, remaining badli workers or contractor casual workers, they will not get all these advantages. Okay. Next, education allowance means, listen carefully here. Education allowance means the company workers children for their education. The company's children for their education, the company can set up a school, or the company can give a allowance for the company's workers' children. Got it or not? So this is called the education allowance. This is called what? Education allowance. Got it or not? So here already we have, listen carefully. Already we have the permanent workers will have the ESI, PF, safe drinking water, conveyance allowance, leave travel allowance, education allowance. All the advantages are there. All these advantages are achieved by the trade unions. All these advantages are achieved by the trade unions. Anyhow, in some parts of the country, in some countries, in some parts of the countries, these advantages are not given to the permanent workers. Then the workers union or the trade union is fighting for their rights. Okay. Next, anytime the company wanted to reduce the permanent workers, anytime the company wanted to reduce the permanent workers. Why means, if the permanent workers is appointed, the permanent workers have to get all these facilities, and the permanent workers have to get high salaries. So here the company wanted to decrease the high salaries, decrease the advantages to these permanent workers. So the company wanted to decrease the permanent workers. In place of permanent workers, the company can appoint contract or casual workers or badli workers. So what do you mean by badli workers or contract or casual workers means? Listen here. Permanent worker in place of absence of permanent workers, if the permanent workers are absent, a company agent will be there. The company agent can appoint some workers to work for that day. Those are called the badli workers. Got it or not? If the permanent workers are absent that day, 2 or 3 days or 1 week, in place of that permanent workers, the company agent will be there. The company agent is appointed by the company owner. The company agent can appoint some other workers to work in place of permanent workers. Got it or not? The workers who are working in place of permanent workers, those are called the badli workers. The badli workers will get daily wages. Got it or not? The badli workers will get daily wages. The daily wages very meagre when compared to the permanent workers. In the same way, the company will get contract or casual workers. Contract or casual workers means the company can decide the workers 1 year or 2 years. So it is a agreement. The contract workers are the agreement workers. So after that 1 year agreed previously or 2 years agreed previously, they will work, and after that they will negotiate the salaries, and necessary the workers will go to trade unions and take help from the trade unions and start their work, and they will get the high salaries. Got it or not? So in this way, as much as you know, the company will have the very less number of permanent workers and high number of badli workers and contractor casual workers. Okay, na? But there are more advantages for the permanent workers. The permanent workers are the skillful workers. The important work is done by the permanent workers. The important work, for example, a medicine factory